Hi, I'm Jeff Perrett. I'm the team manager of Team Green Kawasaki UK. Just to explain what Team Green is, obviously it's Kawasaki UK's official youth motocross team, and very much the project is to develop young talent to take them to a level where they end up being pros. Okay, so this year's lineup, we've got two new riders in the team, starting from little upwards, I suppose. We've got Ben Mustoe representing us in the small wheel for the first time. Obviously Ben did represent us last year on a 65, but he's now moved up to the small wheel. Big wheel, we got Rafe Broadley coming in as the big wheel rider. Then in the rookie class, or MXY2, at the Maxis British Championship rounds, we've got Casey Hurd. And then Lewis Hall is moving up to the Pro 250 ranks, age 15, so the youngest rider in the class. So as you can see, we kind of develop riders all the way up through to the pro ranks, and that's the whole idea of what we're trying to do at Team Green. But yeah, I suppose this year, aspirations a little bit different for us this year. We've won outdoor titles, we've won titles every year since we kind of reinvented Team Green about 5 years ago. But this year we've got all 4 riders moving up a category, and that's the first time that's ever happened. So realistic expectations, obviously you always want to try and win a championship, and we're always out there to try and do that and win races, but the reality is we've got a bunch of riders that need to find their way a little bit. So for all of them, I'd say this year is a real learning year. You know, Ben has never raced, for example, you know, the British Youth National Series, so he's learning and he's coming on really well. Rafe obviously moving up a class. He needs to get a growth spurt on because he's clearly racing against some big kids in the 85 class. Again, Casey had a year out with a tore ACL, so he's playing catch up a little bit and getting to grips with the 250. And Lewis, arguably making the biggest step of all, which is, you know, moving from youth racing to pro racing is so difficult. But he's got his head switched on, screwed on, although it doesn't look like it. He's pretty level-headed and realises it's going to be a tough task, but just learning week in, week out. And that's all we really want from all 4 riders this year. It's very much a learning year to really come out strong. I know it sounds crazy, but you know, that's the reality of it. So we've really got an eye on 2019 already, where we're going to have a much stronger outlook. Definitely there's already talks and open discussions about where we're going from here. We come to an end of a first 5-year plan, and now we're working on another 5-year plan to get bigger, stronger. So Team Green for 2019, you'll definitely see an increased presence at all the races.
Hi, my name's Lewis Hall. I'm 15 years old and I ride for Monster Energy Kawasaki in the MX2 class.
Hi, I'm Rafe Broadley. I'm 13. I'm in the Big Wheel 85 class and I ride for Team Green Kawasaki UK.
Hi, I'm Ben Mustoe. I ride a KX85 for Team Green Kawasaki UK.
It's great to be on Team Green. I've been with them for a few years now. I think this is my 4th year. They've brought me up through the ranks, and every year I improve more and more, and with the help of Jeff and Sean and the whole of Team Green, especially Ross, helping me out with bikes and stuff, it's definitely a big confidence booster and helps you achieve your goals.
It's really cool to be on Team Green because you get like lots of motivation from the managers, and when you're like feeling down, they give you support and they just help you, like they give you support when you're trying to ride the bikes. Like they give you good chances to become professionals.
I'm glad to be on Team Green because they help you a lot with Jeff, and I've got a good trainer, Lee Dunham, and he's helped me a lot, and the history of Team Green is really good, and I hope I can do the same.
I came into the season with no expectations. I was just going to see how I got on and try my best every round. I look to progress towards the season ending, and I hope I can break into the top 20/15 by the end of the year.
Well, I like to grow a bit more so I can like move the bike around a bit more and like get into the corners and attack it a bit more. So I'm just going to try and hit a lot of stakes and get a bit bigger.
Team Green has been around a long time. Arguably it was, you know, the first real team to have that kind of ethos, bringing on youth riders. Of course, there's more competition now. Clearly we know that. You know, we're not deluded or by any stretch, you know. You've got the Orange Brigade coming on, the Blue Crew, you know, which is great. I love that fact, you know, because it raises the profile and for the sport, and everybody has to try harder. So competition's really healthy, you know. But Team Green, you know, obviously we need to keep that ethos going of why it was popular back in the day. You know, it was the team to be on, and I think our future plans, which you'll see next year, are going to take us to another level. We obviously need to represent British talent and race in the UK, but also I think you'll see us going over the channel a bit more and seeing us racing a bit more in mainland Europe as well. So that's encouraging. We want to try and build on that. We've got some unbelievable support like Dunlop and Thor and people like that getting right behind it. Of course, Monster Energy too, but you know, we can't really do so much with the younger kids until they get old enough to do that. But you know, we're aiming high, we've got new plans, and we're very much trying to build for the future. But going forward, I think we'll have a stronger program. We'll probably be able to offer more spots on the team. Fingers crossed, that's certainly what I'd like. So kind of watch this space really. We're ready to go to another level again now. And obviously we're trying to put ourselves on top like everybody else, but that's where I feel I need to be, you know, with the team. I don't particularly want to stop until we're right at the forefront and try and mirror what Team Green do in America, you know, because they are the sort of go-to team if you want to get to the top over there, and we just want to try and mirror that over here in the UK and then moving into Europe. So yeah, there's going to be busy times ahead. I know I'm going to be busy, and hopefully the riders will see that, give 100%, and we can really go places.